Welcome back again to Damien's Photography YouTube channel. And I would like to say happy Friday. I know I haven't posted on Wednesday, that's typically the day I kind of tend to go for when it comes to posting my video, but things happen, but now I'm here. So today's topic is gonna be about my journey into photography. Now I know there's a couple of YouTube videos out there that this and that about how they got started. Well, this is my story, and I'm gonna keep it somehow short, but bear with me on that. All right, so my photography journey started back in high school. When I was in high school, I took a 3D animation class, and I just remember going back because I went to do something. And just going back to that class, I remember the photography teacher. She was practically bringing in some photographs from some of the students that went to this garden. And in that garden, they have Japanese fish, swimming in the ponds and everything. Now, that being said, I just remember seeing the teacher. I think she was cleaning it, but also making sure that the pictures came out properly right, even though they were already printed, but just making sure they were good. Now, going into college, I wanted to do photography. At the same time, though, I didn't know exactly how to go about it. So when I enrolled in college, I enrolled as a journalist. And even though that was a good idea at that time, it didn't seem to fit right. And so then I later on turned it into just photography itself because that's what I wanted to do. And that's what I think that's what my state of mind was at that time, because I wanted to do photography. I don't think I was implying in anything else. So once I got into photography, I took the first few classes for it, and they were a little bit tough. I think the first class that I took was film, and boy, was that hard. Because you had to learn how to put the film in the camera, how to then take the photograph, and then develop the film. It was practically a whole day or so, just developing the film and so on and so forth. The other thing I could say is that when it comes to other classes that I took, I would say I would have liked if they would have taught a little bit more about not just the history, but a little bit more about the technique, like understanding a bit more of how to actually photograph, let's just say for my sakes, a portrait, how to take a picture of a person, how do you go about light, how do you go about putting the right setup in the camera and the right light when it comes to taking a picture in a studio. Because that's something that curiosity kicks in, and your interest on that you want to know how that person or that studio works when it comes into that. But sadly, they did in some way teach you about that, but to me, what I saw was it was just like pieces of puzzles, so it really didn't come to full circle. Sorry. Now, being in college and studying photography, I got to do a little bit of gigs. I got to learn how to work with people, but to the extension that I just wanted to gain experience, but also make money. And I would say this as going into record, I wish somebody would have guided me a little bit more and would have told me a little bit better, because I would say I wasted good opportunities and I wasted money, moments, and opportunities. So if somebody's want to go into and get gigs, please take yourself serious. Make sure that you get paid for what you do, and if you kind of do something for free, make sure at least to get some credit or just recognition or something, like get recognized for your work. So like for me, doing a lot of church events, which I just photographed some of the things that were going on. People did see me, people did take notice, but sometimes I didn't take myself too serious enough for another person to take me serious, which is the downfall of that. So please, again, take yourself serious. Now I take myself serious because I want to get recognized as a photographer and not just another person. No. So that's what happened to me, going in through my journey, and I'm still going through it. I'm still learning new things here and there. And so when it came to now doing gigs, now I make sure that I get paid. Now I will say this though, you in some way you have to make sure that the people that you're gonna be working for, they paid you, because there are some people that are not gonna pay you for your time and for your energy that you put in. And also, again, some people they're just rude, or they just don't really care to even pay you. So I will say this though, if you can make yourself a contract and make that person read it and sign it, then by all means go for it. Because I didn't do that in the past, and boy, that cost me money and other things. So going into just photographing events and all this and that, people, yes, they saw that I was a photographer, but also I did some quinceañeras, and that also helped me to better know, like, okay, this is how I put the backdrop, this is how I photograph a person, and this is how I have to deal with customers, and how to manage a set of rules. There you go. And also like making sure that the list that you put by yourself is being checked every time. I say this because it's better to at least have something than having nothing with you to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to a quinceañera or any events. So the whole photography journey to me has been crazy. I had great opportunities, I missed some opportunities, but now I have gained some new open journeys, open opportunities here and there. So now I feel more comfortable. I feel like I have been more set up to do what I want to do. And not just that, but I feel like I can follow up on what I want to do with my photography. And so if you guys want to drop a comment and tell me a little bit of your journey as a photographer, put it down in the comment section and I will more than welcome to read it. So, that's it for today, you guys, and I will see you guys next time.